Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Yo, what is up? Good morning. Glad you could join us, gangs. When did we get this and where did we get this? This is really cool.
It is. I said the same thing.
Like with the visor too?
Look at the back. It has Detroit on it.
Oh yeah, see that? Can you guys get a good look at that? Isn't that? Whoa. And the visor? Where did we get that? Do you guys have any idea?
What is that, a Nike visor?
Yeah, dude, that is, look at the old English D in front of the helmet. Did you see that? Like totally paying attention to detail. Great night down at Comerica Park. Can we all agree with that?
Oh, yeah.
Great night down at Comerica Park.
Hello, check. Oh.
Everything well? All right, fantastic.
Great start to the morning already.
Yeah, it is. Always like these starts to the morning, man. Always good time had by all. Tigers get the job done. That was like playoff baseball yesterday, man. The vibe was screaming playoff baseball. A little chillier, not a lot chillier, not like October baseball. And for a lot of us, let's be honest, okay, that was like the perfect result. Because, yeah, you know what? Anybody affiliated with Wayne State, you're going to root for Hunter Brown. I didn't want him to win. Pitch well, show people that you're ace, that, you know, we know you are, and lose. Cool. And they lost the series as well.
Tigers worked them over pretty good.
You know what I love about games like yesterday? And I'm gonna call my son and myself out. We were both nitpicking Tarek Skubal left and right.
Really?
Yes. We
Another
both were.
struggling 7 innings. 10 strikeouts.
Right.
3 hits.
Like, unlike the other game, because remember, he didn't have, again, until, what was it, the 4th inning, he got his first strikeout? But it was like, you know, here, nip there, and then you catch yourself and you're like, dude, is this where we're at? Are we really nitpicking guys that go out there and grind and get the job done? Is that where we're at?
I think we're at with him. Because we expect him to do what he did last night, a shutout. We also expect the team to at least get him a run so he can get a win. But that's okay. They got the win.
And it's kind of funny because that was the same dynamic, Maz. Okay, they made Hunter Brown work.
Yeah.
He didn't give up anything.
I know.
Like, this is what we do to aces. I mean, we really do. We judge aces like on a different plate than other guys. It's always been like. Do you remember for years around here? I always laugh about this. There were legitimate people who refused to say that Justin Verlander was an ace until you couldn't argue it anymore.
Who said that?
Some people. We used to have some back and forth on the radio. I'll leave it at that.
Right.
I'm not going to call anybody out. They know who they are. But I used to, he's not an ace. He's not an ace. And what are you talking about? And I still remember it was like the no against the Jays, where it was just like, you guys best shut up. He's putting together an unbelievable year. And then obviously he went on to have an incredible career. But, I mean, let's face it, best pitcher in baseball stuff for like a couple years. But Tigers win 1-0, walk-off walk.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Can't make this shit up.
Okay, that sounds good. Walk-off walk. Okay.
I'll take it.
Whatever gets it done, dude.
The other pitcher folded. So, and you credit the Tigers for not swinging out their shoes. They remained disciplined. Although the offense, yes, you would like to see them have a better game. But overall, I didn't feel like their approach was too bad, man. They went out there. They had a great game. Great plays made by Wenzel Perez, man. Gleyber Torres. It was Gleyber Day yesterday, man. He was getting off. And, yeah, man, it was an amazing game heralded by the best pitcher in baseball, Tarek Skubal. Man, what a job by him on the fucking mound. It was amazing.
JB, but you know what? You just said it. What do you expect when you have two of the best pitchers in baseball? Arguably right now, 1-2 or maybe 1-3.
Yeah.
I mean, really, with all due respect to Skeens, right?
No, of course.
And Zach Wheeler.
Yeah, I mean, to me,
it's undebatable at this point.
This is where we're at. Well, he's the best pitcher in baseball.
Yeah.
I don't care. That's just we can figure out where you want to put Hunter Brown in the mix, but Tarek Skubal's the
He's
best
on his way
pitcher
up.
in baseball.
Skubal's already there. Hunter Brown's on his way.
He's number one. He's number one. I think, if you played the right now, I think a guy like Brown, his numbers will argue with anybody else. Tarek Skubal's the best pitcher in baseball. Period, end of story. I always laugh, though. What the are you doing, man? It's bases loaded. It's a 3-2 pitch, and you throw that? Like, not even close. Like, to me, I don't know. My mindset is I am going to throw you a strike. If you hit it, so be it. Okay? But there's no way in hell I'm walking you so you win the game on a walk.
Yeah.
That wasn't even close.
It wasn't.
Wasn't even close,
He
man.
had a few pitches in that at bat that weren't close. He was a nervous wreck. That guy. What was his name? Ord.
Yeah.
Ort.
Yeah, Ort.
And he's a Michigan kid too.
He pitched like a Ort too.
He's a Michigan kid from Grand Rapids, I think.
You know what? At the end of the day, you win another series, and now I think as we're creeping up on September, even though we're still 11 days away, the talk about the division. Can we put that to bed?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to do that now? I know some wiseacre in the chat, by the way.
I've been on that,
always
Sean.
jump in, go to the front of the line. If you got yourself a super chat, I know somebody's going to say, famous last words or something like that. Nah, I don't think there's anybody
Me
that
and
you
Neil
have
been
to worry
screaming
about.
that for a month now.
Yeah, sorry. I don't think there's anybody. The Guardians had their cute little charge.
Right.
They had their cute little charge, and that was that. You know?
Yeah, they're falling
Just a
apart.
reminder, that has happened in the past where teams have lost 14.5 game leads in August.
No, absolutely. But it takes two to tango.
Right.
I'm gonna go out on a limb though. This is a 1,000% guess. I'm gonna go out on a limb that there's no 78 Yankees in this
In this division? No.
Yeah,
There is not.
Yeah,
Not that I know
I don't think anybody's capable of going, off the rails like that and then winning the World Series like the Yankees did.
I'm with you.
I'm going to say it again, you guys. I've said it all year, and many of you, like, I was dumb, all that stuff, okay? This division isn't that good. Can we all accept it now? It took a huge, huge, huge bump from a historically bad Chicago White Sox team last year.
Yeah.
Everybody feasted on the White Sox. And when I say feasted, I don't remember the exact numbers. If you want to fact check me, go right ahead.
Well, they only won like 40-something games, right?
But the teams in the division were all like 17-2,
Yeah.
18-2, whatever the number was they played. It wasn't even like you didn't even mix in like an 11-10. Like everybody feasted. I mean, you're talking about an extra 5, 6, 7 wins per these teams in the division because the White Sox were so bad. You were watching the Jerry thing last night, right?
Oh, my God. I love it.
Did you finish it? Did you blow through it?
No, I got through 2 because I had to watch the Tigers. Wouldn't let me get off the damn game. Usually I could get off the game and go watch it. I had to wait till it was over, and I stayed up till 1 o'clock in the morning. And man, it's really, really good, guys. It's 9 parts. They're either an hour and 10 minutes or less. There was one that was 48 minutes. And it is great. America's team, the Cowboys, the Gambler, and his band of merry men, whatever you want to call it. But Jerry Jones and the Cowboys. It's worth it. Netflix, guys. If you love football, you ain't turning this thing off.
So this is more about the 90s Cowboys and that whole
about
stuff?
him buying the team, about him firing Tom Landry on the first day, his sneak date with Jimmy Johnson. They had this all planned way ahead of time. Then they have the parade for Tom Landry to say goodbye to him. It was very sad. I remember that when they let him go. And then they sucked. One win the following year for that Cowboys team. And then the Herschel Walker trade. Did you know he was traded for 5 players? But the deal was, if they cut any of those players, they would get a draft pick for each of them.
Yeah.
So the Vikings do that. The GM's like, he's not going to cut 5 players. They cut all 5 players, got 5 picks, and built the team, the triplets, the whole 9 yards. Steve Berline coming in 91 for an injured Troy Aikman. But then the promise was, hey, Troy, you're going to play in the playoffs. That didn't happen. They beat the Bears in the wild card game, and then they come to the Silverdome and get their comeuppance. And that was the end of that. Then the following year, they won it. And you know what happened after that. So I'm up to the part where they're ready to play the 49ers. And Jerry Rice ends the one episode at number 2. And he's like, and they think they're going to beat us. And then it fades to black. So tonight, or this afternoon, I will be watching the Netflix again.
Do you guys know, I don't think in the history of legends, I don't think that Jimmy Johnson gets enough credit. And I'm going to tell you why.
He was a tyrant.
I'm going to tell you why. So if you remember, they played Frisco 3 years in a row. Mm-hmm. Frisco. Right? They hate it, right?
They hate it.
Frisco. If you remember, they played the Niners 3 years in a row in the NFC Championship game. Jimmy Johnson was the coach of 2 of them. And Jimmy Johnson, KG and JB, I want you to think about this. This is your football coach. Let's say it's Dan Campbell, okay? The night before the second championship game, he's driving around town, okay? And he hears a bunch of yahoos on the radio like us.
Yes.
Right.
And they're worried about Frisco. They're worried about Frisco. Jimmy Johnson gets on the phone, calls the host and goes, hey, KG, I just want you to know I'm listening. I enjoy your show and everything. But there's one thing I need to say to you. We will beat the 49ers tomorrow.
Nice.
You can put that in big, bold letters.
Wow.
We will beat the 49ers.
The balls on that man.
Dude.
Yeah. That takes balls.
Dude. Could you imagine DC doing something like that?
Wow.
There's no way DC could become a bigger legend. Well, there is. Win a Super Bowl.
Right.
But DC did something like that, dude. Listen, we know what happened against Frisco. We will win the game. Put it in big, bold letters.
Man.
I mean, at that moment,
No, that's crazy.
You're just a legend for life,
Could
man.
you imagine any coach, let alone Dan Campbell, any coach in today's era coming on somebody's radio show of the opposing team and saying that? That would be unfucking real. Especially if they win, it'd be unreal.
How about them Cowboys?
How about no?
Listen, this guy, just a reminder, guys, this is a guy that would have 2 days. He would put these guys through hell. At the end of the practice, they would have to run 16 100-yard dashes, sprints. So one player goes down. He's a running back. And the kid can't breathe. So they're working on him. He's like, what's that? What's he doing on the ground? Get him going. They're like, he's got asthma. Get that asthma boy out of here. Cut him on the spot. In practice. Cut the kid who couldn't breathe. This guy is relentless. Now he's doing a game. The Cowboys are rolling out the game. They're killing everyone. So they got a backup running back in. The guy fumbles twice. Cut him on the sideline during a live game. They hated him, yet they loved him at the end.
Was that Swervin' Curvin Richards? Was that the guy's name?
I don't remember. They didn't say the name.
Yeah, I think that's who it was.
He fumbled twice, and he got cut during the game.
It's unbelievable.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Get him out of here.
Lots of Lions stuff to get to. We got a couple guests today. Marty DOBEK, the executive director of the Detroit Sports Commission. Hey, so many of those events that we're so blessed to have in this area. DSC is behind that. Keith Gave is going to join us later in the show to give us some thoughts on hanging 91 from the Raptors. Lots of Lions stuff when we get back. Love for you guys to tap in, of course. Get your thoughts in the chat. Guys in the super chat, go to the top. JB, I know we're up against it. I'm going to try to stay on time today. Key and operative word. Where are we going, bud?
We got mad packs, but let me clear up these super chats. Shout out to everyone sending them in. $5 from Sideless said the Tigers have 32 games left. 7 are against the Royals, 6 against the Guardians. Also, the Guardians and Royals play each other 4 times.
Thank you for playing. Had a fun year, guys. It's over. Knock it off. Don't be that guy. It's over. Enjoy it.
just enjoy it while you can. Another $5 from Jordan Lionheart. He said, it was awesome seeing Perez sprint home and then start straight to Torres being the first player there after the walk. How can you not love this kid?
Good call. That was cool. That was cool, man. No doubt about that.
Another $2 from Silas. If
Shout
the
out.
field was dry, it would have been 7-5. Just saying. Just saying. And finally, one from Dante 151499. He sent in, yeah, where is Rob Parker now? That
Yeah,
freaking
right?
jackass. Also, if Scooble wasn't having the season he's having, Hunter Brown would be the Cy Young favorite.
Come on.
I know in the American League, yeah, Hunter Brown's definitely number 2 in the American League. If you want to throw Skeens or Abbott from Cincy's having a good year, Wheeler's a little bit back. If you want to throw those guys in the mix, that's fine. But I'm with you. I think Hunter Brown would probably be the AL Cy winner. I do. All right, where are we going, JB?
All right, we need to hear from Mad Packs, KG.
Let me tell the good people about Mad Packs. Mad Packs is the hottest new cannabis brand, and they have partnered with your boys here at Woodward Sports. Just launched some new products as of May 30th, so that means they are in select retailers right now if you go today. High-Low is getting you high for the low, delivering top-tier quality at unbeatable prices, and everyone's favorite, Boom Shakalaka, is a live resin-infused tarantula. This one's the bomb. Blizzard Packs, THCA Moon Rocks, they hit like a blizzard. Stay tuned to Woodward Sports for all of the latest marijuana updates.
Are you ready? It's electric.
It's the Great American EV Sale at Feldman Chevrolet. With over 800 EVs on the ground, it's the largest selection in the state. Drive home a 2025 Equinox EVLT for just $159 a month, or a 2025 Blazer EVLT for only $179 a month. But hurry, the $7,500 federal tax credit disappears September 30th. The countdown is on. The Great American EV Sale is here, only at Feldman Chevrolet.
Woodward Sports is your number one source for all things Detroit sports. Start your day with the Sean Baligian Morning Show from 8 to 10 a.m. Rolling into Big D Energy with Neil Rule, Jerry Foster, and Red Wing great Darren McCarty. Then make sure you're watching the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep from 2 to 4 p.m. Michigan great Braylon Edwards and the elite Matt Shepard break down all the biggest sports stories. End your day with the Woodward Heavyweights. Join Spencer and EZ nightly from 5 to 7 p.m. Every day, all the sports, all Detroit, live on the Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's #1 sports network.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Hey, Buddy's Pizza wants to brisket, brew, and rendezvous with you. Hey, what better way to kick off football season starting? Did you guys, we're 3 days away. Like, real football starts in 3 days. Try their new barbecue brisket pizza, barbecue chicken salad, the refreshing Buddy Brew Summer Shandy, and even the Super Summer Sundae. All at your neighborhood Buddies and BuddiesPizza.com. See that? Guys, you need to pay attention to that, okay? 10% off on your entire order. Promo code 10meal. That's BuddiesPizzas.com. Do not forget, they have the Detroit original, right? I mean, it's a legend. I think we could say that. How about their new Smash Stack burgers? Square slice, smash stack, full flavor, only at BuddiesPizza.com. Don't forget, 10% off your entire order. Promo code 10meal, BuddiesPizza.com. Can we just fast forward? I don't want this game. I don't want any more
Well,
exhibition
you're gonna get
football.
it, Sean.
Can I know we're gonna get it. Can I just pass?
You're gonna get the fucking game.
Can I press pass forward?
I guess. if
It's
you
like,
want
you
to.
know, when you're streaming something and you're like, I don't want. You just
Yeah.
fast forward a little bit,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, you can if you want to. We almost there, Sean.
I want to.
Hang in
want
there.
to badly. I am so glad we're not even hiding it anymore, you guys. Like, these exhibition games mean nothing, except Joe Burrow. Maz, as you pointed out yesterday, for whatever reason, Cincinnati's throwing Joe Burrow out there, and Joe Burrow's doing crazy things.
And Jaden Daniels.
So, do you think that there's a little slander on Jahmyr Gibbs? A little bit?
You think he should be higher than this number? I do.
I do, but you know what? I think his play's going to dictate that by the end of the year. Let him make that argument. Does that make sense?
Agree.
I agree.
I'll argue with you. I will. I mean, for the sake of an argument, I'll argue with you. But this is more one of those things I might just go like this.
All right. Just be quiet.
Fret not.
Just wait.
Just let it play out.
It's coming soon.
Let it marinate, as we say.
Yeah.
Let it marinate.
Let it marinate a little bit. Pet him. It's going to be okay. You're going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of calm him down, and it's going to go higher. Jahmyr Gibbs comes in at 27 on the NFL Top 100 list.
He's the highest Lion so far.
So far being the keen upper word.
Correct.
Yeah. Because there's a name or two that we haven't heard yet, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a name or two that we haven't
Yep.
heard yet. I'm not going to lose my mind over that.
27 out of the top 100?
I think
Whatever.
he should. I think he should be higher. I do.
I want to see where other running backs fall.
That part. Yeah.
Yes.
I need to see who's above him in the running back
You're not
category.
putting Bijan Robinson ahead of him. Well, then again, he might have already been on. I didn't check out behind this guy, so we'll see.
And I want them to like just put out some misnomer number, some number that isn't real,
Right.
and say, by the way, David Montgomery came in at 1,111.
Yep.
I love angry David Montgomery. I want more angry David Montgomery. Boo, hiss, you're done. Boo, bad. Boo, we're gonna cut you. I like angry dude. I'm sorry. I think he's gonna be a beast this year. I really do.
Wait. I can't wait for this two-headed monster.
Just stay healthy. I mean, we saw it last year. Just stay healthy. Find a way. The nicks are coming. The hits are coming. There's no doubt about that.
Can we see them both in the backfield at once in a while? Can't we? Why not?
I guess we could. Thunder and Lightning, the old Thunder and Lightning.
Why not?
I wouldn't mind that.
Listen, when they put this number up, they had a 3-minute video montage of him, and with players saying he's the fastest guy I've ever run against. They had Vikings talking about him, Packers, Bears, all these teams that played against the Lions and tried to catch this guy. This guy, how the hell did people think he was going to be a miss? This guy has got it all, man. He has got it all, and I'll say it till I'm dead. This year, in January, give the ball to him 30 times against Washington, and that game would have been different. That's all I'm saying.
If we had a fully healthy David Montgomery, I mean, gosh, we could have that conversation about so many things. That's, Maz, the one thing to accentuate your point. That run defense was awful.
Awful.
Washington's run defense was awful all year.
Yep.
And, you know,
It happens, right?
sometimes you're too smart for your own good.
Exactly.
They were cute that game.
It was the perfect storm of ineptness at the end of it. Between injuries and a bad game plan, that was the end of it.
And listen, I don't want to take anything away from Washington because they were unstoppable. Like, I refuse to. I always say I refuse to become what I detest. Okay, hi Viking fans, shout out. Nice to see you. I know you love your skull. I'm a Kodiak guy. Let me get that out of the way. But I refuse to be what I detest. Sometimes you take the L. Sometimes you got your butt whooped and you move on. Yeah, there are a myriad of reasons, but that day, I say it again, we weren't stopping Washington that day.
Yeah, something wasn't right from the
weren't
moment
stopping.
that ball kicked off. I swear, it was
Yep.
just a feeling. You can
Not with
tell
the
they was
players
not
that were
right.
left.
No.
If you have your full team, I think it's a different game, obviously.
Yeah, I you know what? And for me, I guess I'm not going to argue that. You know that. I feel the exact same way. But for me, you can only go with what you had that day, and we got our ass kicked.
Yeah, flat
Period.
out.
No
and
doubt.
that's why, again, Viking fan, not if, but when we beat you again, don't talk shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's really simple. When you lose, don't talk shit. And even if the team that beat you loses the next week, don't talk shit.
No.
You have to sit that round out. You do. Sorry. It's funny. The Lions fans talking about success etiquette. Like, what planet are we on?
I know, right? It's
I know,
crazy.
right?
You should actually see your clip, Sean. The Chicago Bears fans, they're growing pretty fond of you lately.
Hey, listen, you guys.
You guys are delusional. You've never won
you
anything.
Ready?
Okay.
You ready? Fuck the Bears.
Oh, say it again,
I
Sean.
have felt that way my entire
Say for the
lifetime.
people in the back to hear.
Yep. Fuck the Bears.
Woo!
I have felt that way my whole life, man. What do you want me to say? And you people are delusional. You do this every single year. I had to talk people in here off the ledge last year.
Yeah.
Sorry. I've seen this act before. I have.
Are they going to wear the 40-year patch at least, the anniversary patch of the 85 Bears?
Not that they ever bring it up or anything.
Right. Not that I haven't heard about the
they're getting
85
to 84
Bears.
Tiger levels with that stuff, man.
yeah.
They
It's
really
worse.
are.
It's worse.
The greatest team ever.
I promise you it's worse.
Listen, we got a special guest coming up. Pretty cool event coming up in only 8 days. It has become a staple around here in the fall. The Prep Kickoff Classic, now sponsored by Amazon, the Amazon Prep Kickoff Classic. So we are going to check in with the director of the Detroit Sports Commission, MARTY DOBEK, to kind of get his take. 20 years now of the PKC. What a great lineup it is this year. A great kickoff to the prep season. But first, JB, where are we going?
We need to hear from BlackRock, but first let me clear up this super chat. $5 from Jordan Lionheart. I don't even want to read this, but if we get 100 likes, I think JB should sing the Lions fight song. Come on, JB. Forward down the field.
Yeah.
100 likes?
You gotta
absolutely,
do it.
please.
That should be easy.
I
Yeah,
would
gotta
love to
do
see
it.
JB sing that. Absolutely.
We'll help you,
Lions
JB.
won again.
For real?
All right, but we need to hear from BlackRock, Mass.
You got it, guys. Looking for dinner plans that sizzle? Head on over to Black Rock Bar and Grill, home of the steak on the stone. Mention Woodward Sports, guys. That's all you got to do. Mention us, and you'll score 20% off your total food bill just for our listeners. Don't miss out. Today, well, yesterday was Tasty Tuesday. Coming up tomorrow is Thursday, steak and scampi combo. Sunday, sips coming up on the weekend. Check out the new summer flavors menu. How about a pineapple brulee cheesecake that you crack right at the table? If you guys like creme brulee, you're going to love this cheesecake. Don't forget, they got crab legs as well. Do not forget to enter the giveaways. It's not just a meal, it's an experience only at Black Rock Grill.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Head to woodwardsports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. Woodwardsports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at woodwardsports.com. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
All right, right, Woodward Sports family, whether you're hitting the game or simply chilling at home, Jahmyr Cannabis has you covered. Jahmyr is home to Michigan's largest line of recreational cannabis products, 27 locations across the state, 9 alone in Metro Detroit, so you're never too far away from a Jahmyr near you. But don't fear, because if you live in Milan, Michigan, Grand Rapids, or Madison Heights, stores are popping up your way very, very soon. Check out all their products online at jahmyrscannabis.com and check out their Instagram at jahmyrs_life, because I know you want to get high.
You could join us on a Wednesday morning. Hey, as I said, the PKC, the Prep Kickoff Classic, it's been around for 20 years now, man. I still remember year one at Rynearson Stadium out in Ypsilanti. It's found a home. It's fantastic being down in Midtown Detroit on the campus of Wayne State University, Tom Adams Field. It just gets bigger and bigger every year, and a lot of that certainly stems from our next guest. He is the executive director at the Detroit Sports Commission, the DSC, certainly responsible for so many cool events being here and how smoothly they run, I might add. Let's welcome in the executive director, an old friend, I think I can say that, Marty DOBEK, kind enough to join us. How are you, Marty?
Hey, Marty.
Doing great, guys. Awesome to be with you, Sean and Maz, and thanks for having me on to talk a little Amazon Prep Kickoff Classic and other things we got cooking with the Detroit Sports Commission. And I got to laugh at my background right now. The house is freshly painted, so it kind of looks like I just moved into my dorm room for my first semester of college. But yeah, wife and I went through 30 days of renovations, but did my best to dress it up here in the short term.
Hey, job, Marty. Hey, Marty, you mentioned something. I mean, 20 years. I remember year one playing his day out at Rynearson Stadium. It's amazing to see how much this event has grown, how it's become part of the DNA of sports fans here. And you mentioned Amazon. To have a partner like Amazon, that's pretty stinking cool.
Yeah, we're thrilled to have them, and really the relationship with Amazon, it started with the NFL draft, and we really came together to do some impactful things in the community, really focused on youth, really focused on girls in sports, and it was kind of our first venture in partnership with Amazon was through the draft and how we got connected. But they really bought into the Sports Commission's mission. They obviously have a tremendous presence in the Metro Detroit area and obviously globally. But Ian Conyers, who heads up their community affairs efforts here locally, instantly bought into the Sports Commission's mission, not only the events we bring that drive our economy, but also the impact that we make with the community with, we're really focused on youth literacy, really focused on getting kids more active, impacting small business. And really, at the end of the day, when we bring major events and, mid-major events, we want to ensure the community knows about these events and are a part of the ride with us, because this is in their community and they need to kind of have, lack of a better term, like first right of refusal. But about the Kickoff Classic, too, and you've got to really credit Dave Beechnoff for the vision and the establishment of the event. And the model was really taken from the Skyline Chili Classic in Cincinnati. And Dave really just had the vision of we need to do this in Metro Detroit. And we need to give Southeast Michigan schools, state of Michigan schools, and neighboring states the opportunity to really come to a college campus, kind of a bowl game type atmosphere, really just, create an experience for the athletes, the cheerleaders, the bands, the fans, give them an opportunity to really showcase themselves.
Marty DOBEK, of course, the executive director at the Detroit Sports Commission, kindly joining us. I want to talk about some of the other things that are coming up. The calendar here has been unbelievable for a couple of years, and it's going to be unbelievable for a couple of years more. But let's talk about these games. Number one, I think the explosion of prep football in this state, and in particular in the past decade or two, has been remarkable. We've got great games coming up next Thursday and Friday. Talk a little bit about what we're going to see, Marty.
Yeah, we kick it off with a rematch of last year with Clarkston and Belleville. It's Belleville now without Bryce Underwood under the center. Obviously took his talents to the University of Michigan. So we're going to find out really early on what Belleville has, and Clarkston gave them such a good game last year that we felt the need to run it back. So really just no better game to kick off the event. And 7 o'clock, we have Lake Orion and Northville, just two solid programs through and through. Both have participated in the event before multiple times. And actually, just a nod to 2005 when we started the event, Lake Orion and Northville participated in that event.
Cool.
And similarly, with Friday at 4 p.m., day 2, Allen Park and Trenton, they actually matched up against each other. So Lake Orion and Northville played in the event but didn't play each other, but Allen Park and Trenton matched up against each other. And just downriver battle to kick it off. We usually have a downriver matchup in the event year in and year out. Last year we had Southgate and Trenton, and that was an awesome game as well. Went down to the wire. And then we cap it off with what we think is one of the best week 1 matchups probably in the country.
Yeah.
With Detroit Cass Tech, Toledo Central Catholic, both nationally ranked. Did a podcast with the High School Football Sports Network yesterday, and that was a matchup we really talked about at length, and just given the national recognition they're getting here in the preseason. And Corey Sadler, obviously just announces a commitment to North Carolina, and Cass coming off a state championship. Toledo Central Catholic, year in and year out, are competing for state championships, winning state championships. So we're just super excited about those 4 games and what that is going to bring to the table for us to really celebrate 20 years of, just a great community event that just showcases the tradition of high school football. And what I love about it is we've been very inclusive with our matchup selection process, and we've had nearly 100 schools participate in the event. And it's important for us that we're injecting new schools into the event year in and year out. And I think that has allowed us to sustain the event over the years. And when you have great partners like Amazon and other sponsors, that really step up to the plate to get behind the mission of it and buy into the vision, that's why we're here 20 years now.
Hey, Marty, great having you with us, man. We're big fans, obviously. Not only is this kickoff classic going to happen, Sean's been counting down for about a month and a half to week 0, which is coming up this weekend in college football. He is wearing his Wayne State gear today. He is ready for next week. Next Thursday, man. We're a week away. We're a week away from real football. Every time I pass a high school, I see these kids out on the field, and I go back to my days paying into peewees, playing, in the high school. All that, you see them practicing in the heat. These kids are ready to go, man. It'll just be great to have football back in our lives again.
Yes, sir, Maz. Couldn't have said it any better myself. And, it's just like high school football, too, the purity of it. Mm-hmm. And the lessons that it teaches, young men and women, and those associated with the program. It just life lessons that they can take, and when they take their next step in the journey. And, it's so much about accountability, and really being a good teammate. I mean, stuff that I think we all strive to be as humans. And that's what I think we all get, passionate about high school football, but, just the sport in general. It's just different, right? And, just being a week away now, it's just, we're so excited. And even the weather is timing up perfectly too. We're having some fall days, with the pattern. So great job by the local weathermen and women to kind of line that up. But it's going to be just an excellent way to kick off the year. And football's back.
Marty, you brought it up a couple minutes ago, and I couldn't agree with you more. It's almost like a bowl atmosphere down there. Obviously, the focal point is where it should be on the field. But for people that haven't been down there, and certainly I urge you get down there. It's a gem as far as I'm concerned in Midtown Detroit. There's so many happenings. There's the food trucks. There's the people, tailgating outside the Mathau. And to me, it's such a great atmosphere. Tell people, if they haven't been a part of it, how they can be a part of that and get their tickets and go down and experience what I think has become one of those dates on the calendar that you circle every year, the PKC.
No, appreciate that, Sean. And fans can go to DetroitSports.org. One ticket is good for both games on that given day. Nice. So there's great value there. You're going to get 2 games for the price of one. But you said it best, is you're in Midtown Detroit. You see the skyline of the city in the background. You can't paint a better picture. You have the Fisher building on one side and then downtown on the other. If you get up in the stands there at Wayne State, and you're going to see athletes putting it all on the field for 2 days and just action packed. And, we really try to celebrate, those traditions of high school football. We want it to feel special to the teams involved, but also for the fans, yes, come tailgate, bring your student sections, and bring everything that comes with it, because this is your platform in the city of Detroit to show what your school's all about.
Hey, Marty, I wanted to ask you about a couple of other events. I know flag football is becoming the rage. It's going to be a varsity sport all over the place pretty soon. Olympics, it's everywhere. And also there's other events that possibly could come down here. WWE was here. Of course, UFC. They want to know. I know my man Easy wants the UFC back here. What's the commission going to do for us going forward?
Yeah, no, love that, Maz, and appreciate the question. And just also related to Amazon Prep Kickoff Classic, we're kicking off the event with 2 girls flag football games.
Nice.
So we're going to have Gibraltar Carlson and Lance Cruz North, and then St. Joseph's and Redford Union. And it's a partnership we established with the Detroit Lions in their spring girls flag league. So we basically invited the top 4 schools that finished in that tournament to come to the Prep Kickoff Classic. Kind of they earned a bid, if you will. But It just goes back to, how we show up for our community, and we really want to just create pathways for girls in sports and opportunities for youth. We want youth in our city and region to try every sport and play as many sports as you can, because it's just going to make you a better individual at the end of the day. But so we're just excited to have the girls flag football component added into the event. It's really taken off. Last year, 1 game, this year, 2 games, potentially going to have the same trajectory as, the high school football in the Prep Kickoff Classic, right, for the future. So really, really great to have that. As far as kind of our calendar, right, and what's coming up, we have 27 NCAA men's Final Four. We have 28 Big Ten women's basketball tournament. We have 28 Sweet 16 Elite 8, which is really exciting. So we send a team to the Final Four after hosting a Final Four the year prior. 29, we have the U.S. Women's Amateur at Oakland Hills Country Club. 31, the U.S. Women's Open at Oakland Hills Country Club. 34, the Men's U.S. Open. So our calendar is really starting to stack up. Related to TKO, UFC, WWE dynamics, we've had really positive negotiations to bring a UFC event to Little Caesars Arena. We're looking at Ford Field for a WWE Premier Live event. We're kind of circled Royal Rumble as our next opportunity potentially.
Hey.
Hell yeah!
These guys are excited.
You coming off of the success of SummerSlam in 23 at Ford Field, and we've done WrestleMania before. We feel Rumble is kind of that next step for us. The process with TKO has gotten extremely competitive. It's gotten, just really, quite frankly, it's gotten, a little bit expensive, to play ball with when we're going up against Las Vegas, when we're going up against Texas, Florida. And just if I can get on my soapbox, in those states have large special event funding mechanisms in place. So the states step up to support and see the value in hosting these type of events in their community. State of Michigan, we currently do not have that type of mechanism. So while we're at Visit Detroit and the Sports Commission, while we can get to a certain level when it comes to funding events and providing our financial packages, when we don't have a sustainable funding model in the state of Michigan, it puts us at a competitive disadvantage. However, we've been successful without it. Just imagine if we were to get something in place and where we could go. I mean, we have just so much momentum right now, but I feel like we're only scraping the surface of where we could go as a sports town. We know we're a great sports town, but call your legislator and let them know, like, there's, this is an economy that needs incentives, as if, the same as if you're trying to attract businesses to the state of Michigan. We need to have that partnership in place to attract these events, because they bring so much economically, but also it impacts the community at the end of the day. So, really just happy to be transparent about, the positive negotiations we've had, but also, I mean, these negotiations have been going on for a year, because it comes down to the dollars, and we need to, scrape and crawl and claw to put ourselves in the best position possible.
Let's go, Big Gretch.
No doubt. Listen, so many great events in the past few years, and as Marty stated, so many more coming up. And I mean, literally 8 days from today, DetroitSports.org. It is the Amazon Prep Kickoff Classic, a rematch from last year, an absolute instant classic. Starting things off, kicking things off, 4 o'clock down at Tom Adams Field. Marty, you ever need anything, you give me a holler, you give Maz a holler. We got your back anytime. DSC's doing great things, and appreciate the work you're doing, my friend. Always a pleasure.
Thanks, Marty.
Thanks, Sean and Maz. It was great.
Talk to you soon, my friend.
Right,
See you next week.
Marty DOBEK.
Take care, guys. Appreciate
right,
it.
buddy.
See ya.
Good luck with the house.
Director of the Detroit Sports Commission. That was, you guys, if you guys, you could see the clip that it made the rounds. So Bryce took off on a run. I forget how much time was left, but the game was tied. And Bryce took off on a run where I'm not joking. This is overused, but I got to say it anyway. It looked like a video game.
Jeez.
Like everybody else was kind of in slow motion, and he just kind of galloped past everybody. And I'm not joking. In my touchdown call, I started laughing, like I did, because it was unfair. Because it's like, not only can this kid do this, but he just makes things look effortless. I can't stress it enough. And you guys, again, know what side of the fence I sit on. I think the kid's the real deal.
We'll see how he takes it up to the next level. It'll be fun to watch.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. It doesn't happen. Again, DetroitSports.org. Great time down there. I'm calling all 4 games down there. Last year, it was, I think, 96 degrees. Oh. It was something insane. I mean, I'm not being funny.
How's the press box?
Awful. Love being down there.
Yeah.
Love being down there. But for days like that,
yeah,
it's awful.
Yeah,
okay.
It bakes.
Now, my buddy, the SID, Jeff Weiss, shout out at Wayne
of course,
State,
Jeff,
tells me that they're in the process of putting air conditioning in. So I will not call it awful anymore. But for days like that, I mean, it was awful.
Bring your own AC. I got one for my kid at the dorm. Just hook it right up and personal air conditioner.
This year it's going to be, again, it's extended forecast, but mid-70s, you take that
great.
all day. Fall
that's
weather.
Great.
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you what. I don't think it's slept on anymore, but at the same time, I don't think it gets the props it deserves. We're producing, when I say we, the state of Michigan, we are producing like studs, okay? Not studs that stay locally. Guys that go to LSU, guys that go to Georgia, guys that go to the left coast. I think the secret's out around the nation.
It's about time.
How many damn good high school products are coming out of this great state of Michigan?
Fantastic, man. It's about time. This is a football town. Just drive past any high school on the football field right now. You see these guys going at it in practice, sweating their ass off, getting ready for the season. Did you play ball back in the day?
No, never played football.
Anybody here? Did you play there, KG?
A little bit.
You got to remember, our generation was the one track. We were not. I'm glad that coaches, and Marty touched on this, I'm glad that they encourage kids to do other things. I was one track mind. I was told, believe it or not, I loved soccer. Like, I loved it. And I was 12 when they said, no, stop that. What if you blow out your knee? What if you get a high ankle sprain, things like that. I wish they'd tell kids back then to do it. Now they're smart, and you heard Marty make reference to it. Yes, go play multiple sports, man. Go play multiple sports.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Just do what you want, guys. Do what you want, kids. Get out there. And next Thursday, who's your color commentator?
Grant Perry.
Okay.
University of Michigan.
A little mix there.
Brother Rice.
How about that?
He is, I'm telling you what, I'm not just saying this because I seriously, I love the guy. He's a really nice guy. Enjoy him because he's going places real soon.
That's awesome.
Trust me when I say that.
I believe you.
He is, I tell him all the time, he doesn't understand how good he is yet. He's going places.
Good.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. So, Grant and I do the games. And
nice.
Yeah, good times.
Maybe we'll stop by and say hi.
Anytime.
All right.
Let me know. Give me a heads up. And
you bet.
I love going to different places on a Friday night. Like, I'm serious. I'm like a child. Like, last year when we went down to Cass Tech for Cass and King, dude, like, if you haven't seen one of those games, I mean, it is unbelievable. Going down to Groves, just down the road, not too far away. Of course, anytime I'm on the mean streets, that's a good thing. And, being a Northville guy, and my kids graduated from Northville, I'm glad that the Mustangs are there. But, man, you put me anywhere on a Friday night, it's fun. I like going it. I like doing it a lot.
The fields are great. Look at St. Mary's Field. That's shout out the Stick.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, the red field.
Yep. Unbelievable. All right, we got some more Lions stuff to hit on as well. So glad. Thanks again. Shout out Marty DOBEK, Executive Director of the Detroit Sports Commission. Let's fast forward past this last exhibition game. All right, can we talk about this division? Can we rip on the Bears? If you guys want to have a segment where we just rip on the Bears, you don't have to twist my arm as well. JB, where are we going?
We need to hear from the Massage Chair House. KG.
Eesh. All right, let me tell you about the Massage Chair House. If the viewers only knew what I was going through currently. But Massage Chair House, I need to relax, man. I need to go to Bloomfield Hills, Michigan.
He sure does.
And check out the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest with top brands for massage chairs like Infinity and Osaki. Located near the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road. Experience luxury comfort with Dr. Eric Duncan, the Wellness Doc, creator of the top YouTube massage chair review channel. Book a visit or go to massagechairhouse.com or scan that QR code right there above my pretty face. Right there. Massage Chair House, your ticket to ultimate recovery and relaxation.
And prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like,
check.
okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you will. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
It's electric.
It's the Great American EV Sale at Feldman Chevrolet. With over 800 EVs on the ground, it's the largest selection in the state. Drive home a 2025 Equinox EVLT for just $159 a month, or a 2025 Blazer EVLT for only $179 a month. But hurry, the $7,500 federal tax credit disappears September 30th. The countdown is on. The Great American EV Sale is here, only at Feldman Chevrolet.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
Hey, Sundays in Detroit just got smoother with Sun Cruiser Vodka, Iced Tea, and, of course, the Woodward Sports Network. I'm serious when I say this. Guys, I've had this. When the boys were over my house on Saturday, shout out to my guy Neil Rule. He brought some of these. Unbelievable. Smooth. We were doing shots of it. No, really, legitimately, we were doing shots of it, and it doesn't taste like a shot. Real vodka, real iced tea, no bubbles, just a clean, crisp sip that will not fill you up on game day. Only 100 calories, 4.5% alcohol, perfect for tailgates, couch gates, or wherever you're watching Detroit football. So this season, let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Woodward Sports. Please drink responsibly. I told you guys, I have never, even in my younger days, I have never been go to the game and get blitz guy.
Really?
I want to watch a game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess.
What am I wasting my money for?
I don't want to be inebriated. Like, seriously, I'll catch a good buzz. Don't get me wrong, I'll catch a good buzz, but I don't want to be one of those guys that
Did you see the video of that Rams fan the other day?
No.
JB, I don't know if you have it for your stuff. It was a woman.
I think I do somewhere. Yeah,
She got so obliterated during the tailgate that she just slumped over in her seat at the Rams game. Had to be taken out by ambulance.
JB, didn't you have that one?
No, she had a different one.
Oh, there's another one.
He had a Buccaneers one.
Oh, wow.
This was worse.
Yeah.
This woman had to go out by ambulance. She was she was devastated.
I gotta see that.
Like,
Devastated.
I'm not. I know I told you guys, but it bears repeating. All right. And again, consider this. I have never been a Michigan fan. No offense to you guys. I have never been a Michigan fan.
But your wife is.
Yeah, but when my wife was in her sorority, I would go to these parties on Saturday morning, knowing full well that I'd be going to the game for free.
Yeah.
And it was funny because my buddies would say to me, "Dude, what are you going to Michigan games for?" I go, "I don't care if they hosted a game at the gates of hell.
Yes.
I'm going to a college football game for free."
Of course.
You are a fucking
Right?
sick-
Because
hey,
the
look,
drunks.
Satan's taking on the Nazis. Is it free? Yes. Okay, I'm in. I'm walking through. I'm going to watch a college football game, man.
Amen, brother.
And that was, and honest to goodness, you could always count on it. And believe it or not, more often than not, you would think it would be the ladies. It was the guys.
Yeah.
Some dude was just crumbled in the corner. And I'm like,
Hey, can I have your ticket?
hey, dude, do you? No, you always do it like you always do it the nice guy first, right? Dude, you okay? Oh, man, can I get you water? Can I get you anything? And so when you butter them up and maybe you get them a water, you're like, hey, dude, you're probably not going into the game, are you? I don't think so. Can I have your ticket? Yeah. Thank you, kind man, for getting a water. I'm walking away going, boy, are you dumb.
Right.
I mean, but seriously, I mean, JB, I know where your allegiance lies. I mean, somebody offers you the opportunity to go watch, a brand like Michigan for free 2-3 Saturdays a year, because it wasn't like every week, it's
Couple tailgates.
it'd be great if you went to this sorority party. Okay, great.
You remember her sorority at all?
Alpha Phi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were. I think that was it.
I got a Catholic.
Sean, you got to watch this now because I got.
All right, now
Is this the Ram fan?
Look at this.
Watch this.
Come on.
How are you getting this slizzed at the
How?
Rams game, girl?
So this was like the pregame.
Right.
Well,
She is-
that'll do it.
She's partying. She's having a great time.
She fine, but
Look.
More
Here we go.
She even had the flask. To
Yeah, she had the flask. It was over with. Yeah, she twerking before she even come in the game. That's not a good sign.
She's not even in the game yet.
That much twerking pre-game is not a good sign.
She's still good.
Yeah.
Still got the
getting all her Instagrams in, getting all the photos.
And then,
damn,
that happened.
Jeez.
She didn't properly hydrate. Not one time did I see her have a water anywhere nearby. So,
I guarantee you she didn't make it out of the first quarter.
Jesus Christ.
What age were you at? Like, I vividly remember, I'm not joking, I was 22 years old, where you figured out how much easier your life will be if you hydrate during the course of those drinking binges, because we've all been there. I don't do it on game day. I know my buddies will tell you.
Yeah.
Like all the years, Maz, the 91 season, we were there every game. Okay. I might have a beer. Okay. And then I had a beer on Thanksgiving and my dad mocked me for it. As, by the way, we were pounding the Bears.
Yes.
Pounding the Bears that day. And then my dad happened to see me on TV with a beer. And, aren't you a big man? I'm 21. Knock it off.
Alone,
big man with his beer. And all that. I won't do it. It doesn't. But what age were you when you realized how much easier your life would be and the next day would be if you do exactly what you just said, KG, hydrate, and then for me, I would take the big bottle of Gatorade, water, and just go like this before bed.
Yeah,
like force it in me because I wouldn't be able to function the next day.
Yeah, that's absolutely smart. Another pro tip: definitely eat some food. You need to have something on your system to absorb the alcohol, people. But it took me until about 22 to really figure that out. I started drinking at 16. So maybe even 15. So it's like, it took a while, but I finally got it,
I mean, that's if you don't want to get that buzz quick, But that's up to you. I still don't think I've learned that lesson a little bit too much. So that's just me.
You know where your line is, though, right?
Yeah, I know my limits.
Okay,
Yeah, but like I don't think I've sat here and like learned that lesson. Like, all right, drinking water. No, it's just. No, keep going. Hey, liquid IV is a lifesaver.
I got to do it. I'm telling you right now, and like my son absolutely subscribes to this. If he guzzles the water, he's like, Dad, I haven't had a hangover in years. And I said, I don't know if it works for everybody. I can just tell you it worked for me.
You're right.
Like if I get that bottle of Gatorade at the end of like I'm going to tell you right now, Christmas Eve, I'm obliterated.
Yeah.
Like I'm not.
Still?
Oh, I get.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's my one day a year because you got to. We have like 50 people come over, so like I'm cooking all day. So then it's shots. Oh, there's my uncle. There's my cousin. My son and I do it. By the time 11:30 rolls around, I don't know my name. I'm that lady.
How's Christmas morning?
I'm fine because you know what I do. Like I'm not joking. I keep a giant jug of Gatorade.
What color?
No. Gatorade's gone. I pour water in there.
Oh.
And I like literally, I go like this, and I force it down my gullet. I honest to God, I've not had a hangover in years.
Wow.
Years. I just make sure that that's what I do. So now my son swears by it.
So at the end of the drinking binge, you drink the water.
Yes.
Not during the evening?
Oh, well, of course, during the evening.
You should have some in between.
Yeah,
but you're talking to a non-drinker here. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, you have to do it to keep yourself hydrated.
Okay.
But literally at the end of the night when I lay down, that big, what is it, 32-ounce kg?
Yeah, about 32, yep. Take it to the
like
head.
That, like that. And I go outside and do it because of the 32 ounces, I'm going to guess that maybe 17 of them actually go down my gullet. I don't feel well. It's coming all over me and everything.
Yeah.
But that's
the morning after you should absolutely hydrate as well,
100%.
even if you hydrated the night of, because that alcohol sets in and it dehydrates you over time
through the process of the day.
Yeah, so when you're sleeping, it's dehydrating your body. So
what
you should absolutely hydrate when you get up.
What kind of drunk are you?
You know me, dude. I'm a happy one.
Good.
I am
happy
100%.
drunk?
I
love you, man.
You know what? You would probably enjoy it because I've never known a grown man who loves hugs more than Tom Mazaway.
Oh my God!
I knew you were going to go there.
Never.
Hey,
it's unhelthy. I don't get it. And he'll even say to me, I know you don't like hugs, and then he'll go in and give me a hug. I think, Maz, that's not a you problem. It's a me problem.
No, it's probably a me.
No, because I do that when I'm drunk.
Oh, that's good.
You're my dog, KG.
Yeah.
KG's going, get away from me.
Right.
Get away from me.
Like you stink, man.
You're creeping me out. But that's kind of like
great,
my routine.
Guys.
But
that's great.
That's the way it goes. But
stay away from the angry drunks. We don't like them.
Yeah,
they cause
we
problems.
all know.
That's
dangerous.
dangerous.
The angry drunks cause a lot
that
of
is
problems.
dangerous.
Unfortunately, we all know one or two. Like they're.
I'll tell you, man. When you drive here in the morning, and I know 6:30 isn't early morning for a lot of people. I see runners, I see bikers. I'm like, what the hell are you doing up? What are you doing? Anyway, when you're driving and people are already angry in the morning, they don't want to let you in the lane. They give you the dirty look. You get the bird. I never get it. I'm a peace and love guy, man. Why are so many people? Why are you so freaking angry? The day just started.
World,
your day just started. I want to put my window down, but I don't want to get shot or anything. I want to say, what's the matter with you? What's wrong? I mean, Sean, I can understand because he's got to take 96 to Telegraph to 14 to 13 to 12.
I'm not making it up. That's
freaking 696, another year and a half.
Maz
Give me a break.
Maz asked me how I get here. I'm not joking. Novi Road to 696 to Telegraph to 12
I'm
to
sick.
13 to 14
I'm sick.
to Woodward. I hate it. I hate it with a passion.
That's gross.
For me though, like if I pack a dip, I'm okay. Like seriously, that's my calm down in the morning. Just I got my big fat lipper in it. It's like, all right, I know what today's going to be, but what I can't. JB and I were talking about this. Sorry to get off the tangent, but this is shit you guys can all relate to. JB and I were talking about this. The only days are going to be easier are Monday and Friday.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lay downs.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you have no idea.
Correct.
Yesterday wasn't that bad, even with it raining. Today was a disaster where I was about 2 seconds away from going, guys, I ain't going to be here at 8.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I saw a little hole. It's like I was Jahmyr Gibbs, and like literally, Panay gave me a little hole, and I was through that hole, baby. Yeah. I was through that hole.
You know what day I find the worst? Tuesdays.
Really?
Tuesday's the worst traffic day.
It usually is.
I don't know why, but I always have a harder time on a Tuesday.
I can see that.
All right, so here's one of the big questions from camp, by the way, as we try to get back on track.
We got
Lions,
videos to show you, too.
Yeah. Jackson Meeks.
Ooh.
Jackson Meeks.
How do you cut this guy?
Are we keeping 6?
How do you cut this guy?
See, we were talking about this the other day, okay? Because you know what we do as fans? Look at.
How do you cut a guy like that?
Hug me.
Yes.
Hug me. I'm Maz. I want you to embrace me right now.
I can't hug. You can't cut him. You can't.
All right, so here's where we go, though. All right? You ready?
Yeah.
Doesn't this go back to what we talked about the last couple of days?
Third quarterback.
Are we keeping a third quarterback?
Yeah. No.
Are we keeping an extra linebacker? Are we really going to roll with 6 wide receivers instead of the additional depth that we all saw how gosh damn important it was of the front 4 and the front 7 as a whole?
Yeah.
Like, it's so funny when we play roster management, right? Because we're all general managers, right?
course.
Every one of us is a general.
Oh, yeah.
We
bet.
can all do a better job than Brad. All that stuff, okay? Okay. You keep a job. You keep a job. I like this guy. I'm going to keep a job. This backup kicker, it's important. Maybe he should keep it. We're handing out jobs everywhere, okay? Well, life doesn't work that way.
No.
Somebody, like my boy Pitt, shout out. Again, the W. I watch the guy, love the guy, okay?
Anthony Pittman.
He's been around. I'm not sure I see a road where Pitt sticks around.
I don't either.
And I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
I don't know if they can keep 6 wide outs, Sean. I don't think. How do you keep 6 wide receivers? Is Tim Patrick, maybe he gets cut?
No. I can't believe KG. KG's
Listen,
speechless right now.
I'm going to say this.
KG can't even speak.
I'm speechless for another reason, but you already know how I feel
Listen,
about
I'm going to reach
We're not doing that. He's
I'm
not getting cut.
I'm going to say Tim Patrick does not make this team.
You out your
and one of
damn
these
mind.
rookies do.
He's out of here.
I'm telling you, one of these rookies are sticking.
You really think so?
I do, because you got Tesla.
Well, we know that. He's around.
taking the spot.
Yeah, he's around.
And now you add one of these kids in.
I think when you're talking 3-4, though, Tim Patrick could be the 3, Tesla could be the 3, he could be the 4. in my mind,
don't forget Khalif.
They are a bona fide 3-4 with Khalif being a bona fide 5. Again, one man's opinion, I think he's on the outside looking in. One man's opinion. Now, maybe they keep 6, but at that point in time, it becomes at the detriment of anybody out there who's hoping Hendon Hooker sticks around. Shout out, JB.
Yep.
Anybody out there hoping that Hendon Hooker sticks around, that's a nail in the coffin. Anybody hoping for an Anthony Pittman to stick around, that's a nail in the coffin.
Yes.
So I'm going to be intrigued. 'Cause I'm not arguing with you. I hope you know. I like the kid, and I love that attitude. That's the kind of stuff come into my bosom type of stuff, man. I love that stuff.
I like Levette too.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone, man. It's okay.
Yeah, bye.
It's so
best of luck.
goodbye.
Maybe if we can throw you on the little practice squad or something. But would you agree?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I
You
dislike
can't keep 7.
but you can't. Yeah, you're not.
You can't.
Do you
keep
think they keep
everyone.
him? KG, do you think they keep
Love
him?
it?
No, he's gone. You know that.
Yeah, right.
Meeks.
I think there is a chance. And if he does clear waivers, that's the part I'm worried about. Putting him on waivers because I don't think they're carrying 6 wide receivers.
No way.
Like, they've historically not done that. I think your receiver room is loaded. It'd be nice to have him on the practice squad, but he's got to clear waivers first. And judging by his preseason performance, I don't know if that's a possibility. I really don't. Another team might pick him up.
JB?
I think Meek stays. I definitely think Meek stays. I'm sorry, KG, but
you think Tim Patrick is getting cut, but Meeks is gonna stay?
He's out of here.
You
He's
out your
here.
damn
He's
mind,
gone.
man.
I'm sorry, but Meek stays.
Y'all is tripping on Tim Patrick, bro. I can't believe y'all.
Get him out of
when
here.
he scores this year, when he has his 6 touchdowns
like
that he's
him.
gonna have, none of y'all celebrate. Sean can celebrate.
don't look at me.
Sean
I
can
think he's gonna
celebrate.
be around.
The rest
I
of
think
you
he's gonna be-
motherfuckers
I
cannot
think
celebrate. You understand?
KG, you know what I will add to that, though? He's a dead man walking after the year.
Yeah, of course.
He's a dead
Nobody
man walking
said
after the
anything
year.
about 2026.
Yeah.
Notice, when I defend Tim Patrick, I have never said he's going to be here beyond this year. Isaac Tesla is the future. But right now, Tim Patrick's still in-house on a 1-year deal. They're going to utilize him. He performed last year. They're going to utilize him.
If they let him go and Ben Johnson picks him up.
Oh, man, come on.
Whatever
we not
will
doing
we
that.
do?
We not doing that.
Oh, no. More bear fear.
He's loaded at all.
I got a Ben Johnson sound
7
bite.
and 10.
I got a sound bite with
7
Kay
and 10
Adams.
loading.
It's a good one that I think you guys on Ben Johnson talking to Kay Adams yesterday.
Can we play that right now?
Might as well.
All right, let's play
You're
that
gonna hate
right
him
now.
even more.
I was with Amon yesterday and Jahmyr, who obviously send their love, miss you. They said it's fun to watch him. It's funny to watch him run the same plays, which of course you're going to have some of that. It makes sense. That's kind of obvious. What is like the one thing that will be the biggest difference? Is it attacking with 12? Is it Caleb's mobility?
No, it's completely different personnel. So we're going to do what our guys do best. And I think we've got weapons in every room, running back, tight end, receiver. And so it's going to be hard on us coaches to make sure that we're getting everybody the ball. That's really what it comes down to that away. But yeah, I mean, right now, this is the same game plan in preseason that I've done for the past 4 years. So the plays should probably look the same. We just dusted off an old one, and the guys are going out there and executing them at a high level right now. So that's kind of the plan for the preseason. Once we get into the season, we'll have a little bit more fun.
So we've seen nothing yet, is what I'm hearing.
No, just we want to see pad level. We want to see execution, get off. All the boring stuff for everybody else is what us coaches want to see.
Loaded.
Can I say this? Like that's delusional. I mean, what's he supposed to say? But can I say this? One thing I always respected about him, okay? Notice how I said that in the past tense. One thing I always respected about him and respect about so many guys in the game today is they don't play the fallacy of how important exhibition is. And I say it, why the fuck would I put anything on tape? Why would I do that?
Yes. No.
Why? What? Right? Okay, I have this special play, especially designed for Maz.
Yep.
Maz, like, it is going to be the full bag toss. Nobody in a
Full-bag
million
toss.
years will ever expect that I'm going to hand the ball to Maz on a 3rd and 2, okay? And Maz is going to stop and throw a dime to KG for a touchdown. Nobody. Why the hell would I show you that? And this is the same conversation I have with the lunatics, okay? The lunatics that put too much into the early season games of Michigan, and especially Michigan State back in the day.
Right.
Every year, JB, you know this. Every year, Mark D'Antonio showed nothing in those games. And so many of those games, Michigan State struggled mightily. And so I would hear Michigan at the time, who was the hunter, go, "Are you worried about Sparty?" And I'd go, "Oh my gosh, is this real?
Right.
Oh, really? Is this, oh my gosh, we only beat South Florida 21-6. Whatever will we do?" Like that. And how many times do you hear that now, KG, as Michigan has gotten back the last couple of years? I don't know. I don't like what I saw against New Mexico State.
You definitely
Shut
hear that.
the hell up.
Y'all, you definitely hear that. Last year, notwithstanding, because the shit that we were seeing, it was actually true. It was a whole lot of hot garbage last year. But going forward, though, absolutely, you're going to get more of that. And even, like, with the Lions, man, I saw some people in our watch party chat, shout out to, everybody that joins us. I saw people in there saying, like, the play calling was vanilla. And, like, I don't know about these coordinators. Duh. It's a vanilla fucking play sheet. It's the preseason. What are we talking about?
It's practice.
Respectfully, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm not being funny. How can't you understand that?
Yeah.
Like, it's like...
I don't know about Kelvin.
Why would you put something on? That's why I didn't make any big deal about, Ben Johnson. Everybody can tell what he's doing. It's exhibition.
Yeah.
It Ben Johnson will have surprises for us.
Oh, of course.
When we see Ben Johnson
for our
in
game
week 2,
specifically,
yes,
for sure, he's going to
Ben
try
Johnson
and pull
will
out.
have excitement. Like,
it's the home opener for us.
what do you want me to, there's going to be surprises. Why would he put anything on tape right now?
And he won't. If he's smart, he won't. So
damn. How bad do you want that game? As a Lion fan, how bad do you want an early season game? It's the home opener, game 2. It's Packers, then Bears.
You gotta
for me,
beat them at home.
those 2 games, that's perfect for me.
Yeah.
Go punch the Packers in their church.
Yes.
I'm glad it's in Lambeau. I want to walk into your church and punch you. Like, I do. Like, don't get me wrong. I'll punch you in my house, too.
Yeah.
But I want to walk into your venerable church and punch you right in the mouth at the altar. I do. And that's the best part about, for me, having week 1 in Lambeau. And then the Bears, you cute little Bears, you do this to yourself every year. You know what your problem is? It's misguided anger. It's not my fault. You do this every year.
Now, see,
and that's why deep down inside they get mad, because they know that son of a bitch is right. But I'm going to be mad at him anyway, okay? We'll see.
Right.
Can't wait to see you here. Cannot wait to see you.
But see,
here.
it's the opposite for me in terms of the Bears. Like, that home game, we have to win that one. The one in Soldier Field, whatever, it'll be toward the end of the year. Whatever happens, happens. But I'm pretty sure we'll whoop that ass twice.
That's what I'm saying.
This one, week 2, at the crib, you got to show Ben Johnson what the hell he left.
This is the perfect first 2 games for me.
Yeah.
The perfect in Lambeau and then at home against that guy.
Yeah.
That man.
Right. Dry blowjob.
Right? And yes, to me, it's the perfect first 2 games.
Yeah.
Last year, we didn't play a division game till like week 6.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was
now,
weird.
Yeah, now you're getting
Set the
2 right
tone
off the
early.
top. Then you get the AFC juggernaut.
Do you know what hit me yesterday? I don't know why. I went down the rabbit hole yesterday, and I was just looking at some stuff from last year. And I do look at last year differently now. I still call it a failure because of what happened in the Washington game. But, isn't it that Rams game?
Oh, yeah.
And all the hype that day, that doesn't seem like a year ago to me, man.
No.
I don't know why.
Isn't that a Sunday nighter?
Yeah, it just seems like a couple months ago, right? And Neil and I were down at second best. I think, I don't want to speak out of turn, I think we're going to be at second best again this year. Yeah. So I can't wait. I know we talked about having the entire crew over for a watch party during the regular season at my house. Hope you guys can make it. We'll put on a meat fest for you guys. But that doesn't... Sausage fest, too. That.
Big sausage.
That doesn't seem like a year ago. And it's like, man, it's here. It's here.
Amazing.
I am 1,000% looking past this game against the Texans. I have no other way to say that.
Yeah, this is the practice week. Joint practices. That's what we want to see. We want to see the ones against the ones. And then on whatever. Is it Friday or Saturday game? Is it a Saturday game?
Saturday.
Saturday,
1 o'clock.
Yeah, Saturday, 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
who cares?
Yeah, Neil and I haven't even had a chance to work together yet. The first week he was gone. Last week you guys were at my house, and this week I can't do it because I got to be moving some stuff up and everything. But yeah, dude, I tell you what, it's let's get it over with. We're almost there. You can watch real college football on Saturday, though. I know it's not exactly an enticing schedule, but the fact that you can watch real college football on Saturday, dude, I'm just mega hyped, no doubt about that.
I'll be watching. I know that.
The game from Dublin, man.
Hey,
I don't care who you
kickoff.
got.
I'll
I'm with
be there.
you, JB. I don't care who. I don't care who you're with. That's the way it goes. JB, shocker, we're late. Where are we going?
We need to hear from Planet Fitness, but there are a few super chats we got to clear up.
Appreciate
and
you.
our guest is on the line as well.
Shout out.
So let's see, $4.99 from Dante151. He says, Sean, if you want a high school football game that is a must watch in the final week, it has to be Traverse City Central versus Traverse City West.
Oh, it's
Trust
awesome.
me.
Love going up there, Dante. You know that. I've been fortunate enough to do some of the hockey tournaments up there in the past few years. TCW, fantastic.
All right. This next one from Jordan Lionheart. He sent in $3. I don't know if we have time for this, but we got 100 likes. Spin the BKG. Give JB
Oh my
the
gosh.
floor.
We got 100 likes.
We got 100 likes?
We got 100 likes. Do we have time for this right now?
Yes.
Goddamn right we do. Hey, hold
Absolutely.
on. I'll give you the song to sing along to. You know your boy got you. Don't even worry about
Jesus.
it. Don't even worry about it, man. It's the best song in
Enjoy
sports.
it, JB.
If you know it at home, please sing along with us. Go ahead, JB. Come on now.
Forward down the field.
Hey.
That will not yield.
Sing it loud,
And
baby.
when the blue and silver wave.
Come on, everybody at home.
Stand and cheer the brave.
Rah. Come on,
Hard win
JB.
the game.
With
With the honor,
keep
your fame. Down the field again. A Lions victory.
Go Lions!
All right, there we go. We got it done.
Poor
All
Keith
right.
Gave is sitting in the
I know,
backyard,
he's
right?
sitting in
Going,
the back. He's
Sorry,
like,
why
Keith.
am I going on with these guys
what are
today?
these guys
I got
doing
100
right now?
better things to do.
Hey, we'll sing Get Up with him.
we can't.
do that.
Found the lion roar, too. Oh, yeah, we in here now.
$2 from Silas. He said, watch Dan run the ball 70 times against the Bears.
Yes.
So shout out to that. And finally, one more from Dante151, $4.99. He sends in, what if the Lions broke out the black jerseys for the Bears game, the funeral of Ben Johnson and the Bears?
Oh, please do. Please, I live for that. Please. I live for that shit.
All right, let me tell you about Planet Fitness. Get your fitness on this summer at Planet Fitness. There's probably one in your own backyard. Me, I've been going to the Northfield Planet Fitness for 20 years now. Such a great thing they're doing all summer long. It's the High School Summer Pass program, which allows teenagers 14 to 19 years old to work out free all summer long. This allows teens to prioritize their mental and physical health while school activities like sports and gym are in recess. Since launching this program, Planet Fitness has invested more than $300 million in Wave membership dues to promote your health and wellness. What else do you need? Go to Planet Fitness. They've got everything you need. It's cheap. It's in your backyard. Planet Fitness.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
The most talked about Detroit media by other Detroit media, and we love it. It's the Woodward Sports Network.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
Oh, this thing went on here. Hold on. There we go. Woodward Sports and Jack's Car Wash have partnered to hook you up with a free car wash. All you guys got to do is text WSN to that phone number on the screen, 888-522-1729. Enjoy top-tier service, free vacuums, compressed air, mat cleaning, and more. Join the Unlimited Club. I'm part of that, man. You can wash your car twice a day. That's crazy, but I do it at least once a day. And when it's nice out, get on in there. 40-plus locations. Check it out right now. jackscarwash.com. Check a location near you. Do not wait. Text now and shine on.
All right, welcome back in. We are going to be joined by a guy in just a second. Wanted to get his take. Longtime beat writer for the Detroit Red Wings, an author of so many outstanding books, Miracle of Their Own, Vlad, Grind Line, and of course the one that I think really captured the imagination of not just our area, but really, I think it's safe to say the entire hockey community, the Russian Five. Very, very happy to have an opportunity to chat with this guy. Let's welcome him into the show, Keith Gave.
Hey, Keith.
Keith, always a pleasure.
Gentlemen,
Thanks so
how
much
are you?
for joining us.
Good, man. Good to have you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
You had a front row seat for this. I mean, we'll talk to Sergey about Sergey in a moment, as you had the best seat in the house, as they say. But I think I'm going to go with the easy one first. What took so long for us to get to this point, Keith?
Well, that's a pretty easy answer, too, I think. Sergey, I've told the story many times, tell it in the book. He was well loved in this city, obviously, but he betrayed the organization twice. He signed an offer sheet in 1998, right after the Olympics, with the Carolina Hurricanes, put the Ilitch family in a jam. They had to see their bankers to hustle up $28 million within about it took him a couple of months to have to pay that $28 million off in bonuses. But that really ticked Marian Ilitch off, for one thing. And then several years later, in 1993, they were trying to sign him to a contract that would keep him in Detroit for the rest of his career. They wanted him to be a Detroit Red Wing for life. And they couldn't get it done. Jim Devellano and Ken Holland were scrambling with a couple of different agents and Sergey's father, Victor, trying to get this guy signed, and weren't able to do it. And finally, Mike Ilitch had enough and said to Jimmy D and Ken Holland, get Sergey in here. We're going to get this thing done right now. They had a meeting. They brought Sergey in, the four of them, and Mike Ilitch said, Sergey, we want you here. We're going to make you an offer that will keep you in Detroit Red Wing for life. $50 million for 5 years, $10 million a year, which was, it's a good contract now. It was a really good contract then. And Sergey says, Mr. Ilitch, thank you very much. I'll give it some thought, and I'll get back to you. And he left.
Wow.
And Mike Ilitch looked at the other two guys, Holland and Devellano, and said, well, that's it. He's gone. And they said, what do you mean? He just said he was going to think about it. And Mike Ilitch says, you don't have to think about an offer like that. And a couple of days later, he signed with the Anaheim Ducks. Brian Murray was the general manager out there then. That was Sergey's first coach and general manager here in Detroit. But he signed a contract for $40 million for 10 years, or for 4 years, left $10 million on the table to leave Detroit. Wow. And that caused some hard feelings that lasted until maybe just now when they decided to finally hang that jersey.
What do you think he did that for, Keith? Did he have an issue with anybody in the organization, or organization, as they say?
I think he was getting some bad advice, especially from his father. I don't think he liked Sergey being overshadowed by a guy named Steve Yzerman. Sergey wanted his own team, or at least that's what his father said. You need to be the guy on your own team and let everybody follow you. And Sergey took that bad advice and left.
Keith Gave kindly joining us. If you haven't checked out his books yet, shame on you. Some outstanding books, no doubt about that. Make sure you follow him on Twitter as well. Keith, I chuckled yesterday when this was announced, and I looked at Maz and I said, what a coincidence that they're doing this before a game against Carolina. And I know that the names have changed, obviously. Mr. Kermanis is no longer owner there, and Mr. Illich has passed on. But one can't help but think that maybe, just maybe, that was by design.
Well, it was a little. I thought about that too immediately. Pete Carmanos doesn't own the Carolina Hurricanes anymore, but that was the club that tried to get Sergei away the first time. I think it has more to do with it being a Monday night in January 12th. This team is trying to sell tickets. And frankly, and I hate to be a cynical prick like I'm known to be sometimes, but I honestly think this has more to do with trying to curry favor with a legion of ticked off Red Wings fans who have had it with this 10-year rebuild, and they need to change the narrative. And they're doing it with this. They're doing it with putting the Hockey Town logo on the middle of the ice, bringing that back again, which I think is an awful idea. And there are all these distractions from this being a very marginal hockey team still.
I saw you make a comment last night on Twitter, and I guess I'm in that cynical boat with you because you want to make the fan base happy. How many years now, Keith? Years. When somebody puts something out on social media, do you see a bevy of people put #retire91, #Sergei's turn, something like that? And even if for a moment, okay, and not to mention you might get yourself a good crowd on a cold November night, even for a moment, this restless fan base could say, okay, they do care about us. Yes, they do care about us, and they want to make us happy.
Sure.
And Keith, that's why I liked what you said yesterday. That was really my first inclination. Is this for the right reasons? Because this is overdue. We all know that. He was an exceptional talent, but pardon me if you don't paint me a little skeptical.
Yeah, and I don't want my skepticism to get in the way too much of something that's really, I think, is a really nice thing for Sergei Fedorov. The guy, for what he did in the Detroit Red Wings uniform, earned his way into the Hall of Fame, he really deserves to have his number up there. I agree with that, and I think this is the honor that he's been waiting for, that he earned. But I also can certainly understand the other side of it, the Illich family. I mean, that's one of the perks of owning a team is that making these kinds of decisions. And I could certainly see the ownership side, especially Marian Illich, really angry. She didn't want to match that contract, guys. She wanted to let him go. Detroit would have received 5 first-round draft choices from him in a package for the compensation, but she did not want to match it. Mike said, "No, we're gonna match that. Go see our bankers and get it done." And she did, of course.
They already have ads up. They're selling Sergei retirement stuff already. Let's face it, man. It's been a bad run here. And last year, I don't know, it kind of put it over the top for me. The Iser plan, and I know D-Mac is here with us. He's a brother of ours, and we love him. And I know that Grind Line book of yours is going to be fantastic. But how much patience can these fans have? You see the Tigers, what they're doing. You see the Lions, and now you even see the Pistons. But you don't see anything from the Red Wings.
Right. Well, what really sort of shocks me, and it shouldn't, because Twitter can be a very, very bad place. I don't do a whole lot of online stuff. I don't have a Facebook presence or anything like that. But Twitter, the vitriol I'm seeing aimed at the Detroit Red Wings, and even specifically at Steve Yzerman, an icon in this town, I didn't think I'd ever see that kind of vitriol against the captain, a guy who's beloved in this town, and there's a cross section of people out there who want to see a new general manager in here running this team.
Yeah.
And frankly, I don't think that's going to happen. I didn't think I'd ever see a guy like Steve Yzerman treated like that, but it's happening now, and just speaks to how frustrated the fan base is.
Look how long it took him to win a Stanley Cup as a player, and here it is. It's happening the same way now as a general manager. Sean?
Keith,
and Dylan Larkin is living it right now.
Yep.
Yeah. Keith, I want to get back to Sergei in just a second, but I need to piggyback. I've felt for 2 years, and I feel with 100% certainty, part of the issue with the Red Wings is they play in the most difficult division in hockey because you have Toronto isn't going anywhere, especially come playoff time. That we got that out of the way.
Okay.
Tampa's not going anywhere. Their win a cup era window might be small.
Yep.
Florida, you look at what the Habs have done the last year, especially the offseason. Ottawa, and Don Sweeney's like the king of trying to change on the fly. And then there's the Red Wings. And I think that's where a lot of the frustration lies is you've watched teams blow past you and you're going, okay, well, any day now we're going to have this plethora of young can't-miss prospects in our lineup.
Right, you're absolutely right. That's a really tough division. It's the toughest division in hockey, no question. But you keep waiting for one of those 4 teams to slide back so that Detroit might be able to slide in, and Boston is doing that for them. But the problem is Ottawa's gotten a lot better. They passed Detroit in their development, and the same way with Montreal. If they get any goaltending at all, that's going to be a tough team to beat. So Detroit is competing really neck and neck with Ottawa and Montreal for the 4th spot in the division. It's going to be hard, even if they improve a little bit. I think they have a chance to improve a little bit. I don't think Steve Yzerman is done tweaking his roster, but it's a challenge in the Atlantic Division for sure.
How about when the trade deadline comes and goes and they don't make a big noise? I can't believe that would be Steve Yzerman, his choice. Now, I heard a couple of stories and rumors that he wanted certain people that he couldn't go get. Is it the ownership? Are they tightening the strings on him? What's your thoughts on that?
I don't think the ownership is tightening the strings. I think he's got carte blanche to do whatever he wants. I really do. I know that Marion is in her 90s now and thinks of Steve Yzerman as another son of hers. He's a big brother to Chris Ilitch. I think they respect the heck out of him. They've given him, everything he needs to build this team. I don't know why he didn't do anything at the deadline when they were this close to maybe making it into the playoffs. And I know Dylan Larkin said some things publicly.
Yes.
A lot of people criticize Dylan Larkin for what he said. I don't at all. I don't think it's. I that's what a captain should do. He's looking out for his team. And the one thing that Detroit always did, Jim Devellano did it, and Ken Holland especially did it at the deadline. Even if they didn't need a whole lot, he'd always do something to tweak the team and show the team that he's doing everything they can to give them what they need to, make a good playoff push. And the Wings were pretty quiet at this trade deadline. They were extremely quiet at the July 1st when free agency opened up. I can understand why. There are a lot of good players that Detroit wanted that wound up signing with their own teams and so on. It's really, really hard to get players to move now, and especially when with the salary cap going up, everybody's got enough money to sign their own players. And guys like Aaron Ekblad, the defenseman at Florida, who I really thought Detroit might be able to sign, wound up staying in Florida.
Keith, before we let you go, and again, if you guys haven't checked out Keith's books, I'll say it. Shame on you. Seriously. Yep. Grindline, Russian 5, Vlad.
Watch the
Miracle
movie.
Of their own. It really, I mean, it was a phenomenon. I think sometimes the younger generation, Keith, forgets that Scotty Bowman, in his infinite wisdom, thought it might be a good idea to play Sergei Fedorov on the blue line. And yeah. I remember point blank, I was working at the sports radio. We thought the old man lost his mind. That was it. He lost his mind. Keith, it's finally happened. Oh, what the? And every single guy in that room was like, if he played the whole season as a defenseman, he'd probably win a Norris. What are your memories of that?
Wow.
Well, that's what Scotty told me, because I asked him that question point blank sitting across the table from him. I said, Scotty, what are you doing here? And he said, Keith, this guy, he skates backwards better than a lot of guys can skate forward. He can do anything we ask him to do. And we have a hole on defense. We need some help. And he said if he played an entire year, he could win the Norris Trophy. That's why I say, guys, I'll die on this hill. Everybody talks about Alex Ovechkin scoring. He broke Wayne Gretzky's goal-scoring record and so on. But don't call Alex Ovechkin the best Russian Soviet hockey player who's ever played in the NHL. That title belongs to Sergei Fedorov. For several years, at least 2 or 3 years in his career, he was the best player in the world. And he could play all 5 positions on the ice. All 5. It took Alex Ovechkin most of his career before he needed a compass to find a defensive zone on the ice. Alex Ovechkin, he was a defensive liability. Sergei Fedorov was the best defensive player on the ice when he was there, also the best offensive player. And I think Scotty, being Scotty, recognizes talent and what a guy like Sergei can do. And it would have been interesting to see him stay there and say on defense to see exactly what might have happened, but Sergei didn't like it. He didn't like, even though it was like Scotty told you, Sergei, you want to play 22, 24 minutes a game? I can do that for you on defense. I can get you maybe 20 minutes a game because of the lineup that I have. I got Steve Yzerman, I got Igor Larionov, I got Sergei Fedorov, I got Chris Draper, really strong down the middle. I can't get you much more than 20 minutes on the ice. As a defenseman, I can get you 24, 25 minutes a game.
Jeez. Do you see him coaching in the NHL or with the Red Wings anytime?
That's a tough one. I honestly, I don't. I think he's proven to be a pretty darn good coach in the KHL. Coach of the year over there, very innovative. He's one of those guys who sort of took a lot of chances by pulling the goaltender with 3-4 minutes to go sometimes when they needed a goal. Listen, Sergei's a really smart hockey man, really smart. And do I see him in the NHL? It's hard for me to see him there, especially in Detroit with Steve Yzerman. Again, you get that Yzerman-Fedorov thing again, right? Listen, I thought we'd see Gerard Gallant as a coach in Detroit, maybe because of his relationship with Steve Yzerman. That horse is long gone, and Gerard Gallant had to go. Is in Russia now trying to coach, as opposed to in the NHL where he was pretty successful. But he didn't even. I talked to Gerard a couple of months ago, and with all these coaching openings in the NHL, he didn't get a sniff. He didn't get a call from his center iceman, Steve Yzerman, from all those years, even when they were looking for a coach to replace Derek Lalonde. So Gerard is a little bit bitter. But would I like to see Sergei in the NHL behind the bench? Absolutely. Absolutely. I just can't see it in Detroit right now.
Keith, always a pleasure to catch up with you. Really have enjoyed your work for years. Anything going on that you want to let the people know before we let you go?
Well, maybe just one thing. The Russian 5 project keeps getting legs. There's a film company out in Los Angeles. They're about 3 years into this thing now, and it's picking up steam. There very well may be. It's not going to happen overnight. It's still a long ways away. But there are people working on a feature film about the Russian 5.
Oh, how cool is that?
I'm there.
So cool.
It's going to be very cool. And they got some pretty powerful people behind it. I'll believe it when I see it, but it's kind of exciting right now.
Keith, always appreciate your work. Great
Thanks,
catching up with you. Make sure you follow Keith on Twitter and certainly read his books. Thanks for the knowledge this morning, bud.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Take care, man.
Keith Gave kindly joining us. So many interesting stories. Dandino was the same way. I talked to Matthew Dandino a couple months ago, and he looked at me and goes, I never played defense my whole life. Scotty say, you play defense? I say, I play defense because I can't play on team. Like that. Hey, here's a guy that was a forward. He said, move back to defense.
What a team that was.
You know, that thick French-Canadian accent. He was like, I play where you want me to play. Like that. I mean, which is kind of smart. Sergei can get away with saying, I don't really want to play defense. And Matthew Daniels, dude, put me between net. I go play gardien de but, you know? So it's amazing how that works out. Yeah, good stuff. All right, a little disrespect towards Jahmyr. Can I ask you this, though? And I want you guys, this is what I'm going to ask all three of you to be honest. Are we putting the cart before the horse with J-Mo?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Whatever do you mean, Sean?
I'll get into that when we come back.
Oh, you tease. You big tease.
Where are we going, JB?
We have to hear from Ben Johnson, but let me clear up some of these super chats that we missed before our guest popped up as well too. Flannels Bulge sending in $1.99. Sean, 3 more days.
I love it. I'm in. I know. Listen, JB, you're in too. You're in the Week 0 fan club. You're a charter member of the Week 0 fan. I love Week 0.
Hey, Saturday at noon, I will be locked in on my TV with some cider and donuts as well too, Sean.
I shout out, no doubt. I've been counting it down since 100 days. True story. 100 days to Week 0 is when my countdown started.
Well, you're almost there, buddy.
My pants will be off. I'm telling you right now, they're off.
Almost there. $4.99 from Greg. He sent in. He says, smoke a cigar in traffic. And there's nothing more relaxing in traffic. Most of the time, I get a thumbs up from others too. So, have you tried that?
I smoke something else in traffic, but I'm just saying, you know.
But you get like
I get
me,
the point.
That's when I reach in. You know, I have 2 emergency tins in my car. That's when I reach into one of the emergency tins, just put that fat dip in, and I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm
You
all
listen
right.
to music?
Sometimes I do. It depends what morning. Like honestly,
Yeah. Depends on
sometimes
my
I
mood.
catch up on podcasts. It's it's weird. Yeah,
I'm the same way.
There's no rhyme or reason for me.
I gotcha. And one more from Ryan's reaction. He sent in $4.99. He said, does no one think MCDC and the roster learn or memorize anything from Benedict's tenure that we can't take that and add to it?
I think so. I mean, it goes both ways.
Of course.
You know, he understands tendencies. I mean, who understands Jared Goff better than him? Like,
Yep.
I'm not being funny. And
He
vice
knows his
versa.
weak spots.
That they know a lot about what he wants to do. And one of the things that I think, and I said this while he was here, okay? So I don't want you to think that now, well, you're only saying that because he's with your most hated team now. Sometimes he had the tendency to try too hard to be the smartest guy in the room. Some that was real.
Agreed.
Yeah, we can
That
all
playoff
say
game.
that. Goodness gracious.
J-Mo, don't throw it. No.
Don't do it.
Never mind.
Right.
All right, JB, where are we going?
All right, we need to hear from Ben Johnson.
Ben, 3 letters. Law, 3 letters. Coincidence? I think not. Justice means different things to different people, whether it's a settlement or a verdict. Justice is always worth the fight. If you've got a case, you need to contact the fighters at Ben Johnson Law today. Get the justice that you deserve. Tough, tenacious trial lawyers. Law, Ben Johnson Law.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
The Tigers are the best team in baseball. Get the best coverage in Detroit right here on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. Every Scooble start, every green homer, and all the action can be followed on all of our social media. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. It's World Series or bust, Detroit, and we are here for the ride. Woodward Sports.
It's electric.
It's the Great American EV Sale at Feldman Chevrolet. With over 800 EVs on the ground, it's the largest selection in the state. Drive home a 2025 Equinox EVLT for just $159 a month, or a 2025 Blazer EVLT for only $179 a month. But hurry, the $7,500 federal tax credit disappears September 30th. The countdown is on. The Great American EV Sale is here, only at Feldman Chevrolet.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Les Stanford Buick and GMC, they have got great offers for everyone in this fall trying to get in a new car. Get a 2025 Hummer EV SUT lease special with tax, of course. I know y'all did fucking tax. Or you can try the 2025 Hummer EV SUV lease special for $699 per month. You see, you can't even hear you, Maz. I had you muted. Don't forget about the 2025 Sierra Double Cab Elevation lease special for only $169 per month. Get to Let's Stanford today and check out their massive inventory. Let's Stanford Buick and GMC for all these specials. Go to letsstanford.com.
All right, listen, before we get into what's trending with JB Smoove, did you guys see the top 10 wide receiver twos?
ML football strikes again.
Did you see this?
I did.
I did, and to be honest, I don't have a problem with this list. I don't. I don't have a problem.
What? Listen.
Of course.
He's going to be really, really good really soon.
Yeah.
Really soon.
Like this
I
year.
think this is his coming out year.
Yeah, like
That's
this
why
year.
I literally threw, you were here. I threw money at Justin to put money on Offensive Player of the Year for him, okay?
Yeah.
As we sit here today, because I know Lion fans, they disrespected us. That's one of our favorite things. As I sit here today, I don't have a problem with that list.
I would have had a gripe if Jordan Addison was above J-Mo. That would have been my only gripe.
I might have bumped Xavier Worthy for him, though. Maybe just him.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it. Either way, he's in that tier. With,
but
with
this
those
list,
guys.
there's no way you're putting him above any of those top six.
I agree with you.
There's no way.
And I know people want to play now, hold on. Let me say this again before you yell at me, okay? Let's check back. Let's revisit this in late December, shall we? Because I have a feeling he's going to skyrocket past a few of those guys.
I hope you're right.
I do. I have a feeling he's going to skyrocket. But today, as we sit here today, KG, here I thought I was going to make people mad. Now they can get mad at both of us.
I know, right? And I don't give a damn if you're mad at me. You'll be mad at yourself, goddammit. I don't care if you're mad at me. But my only real question about this list is, do you consider Devontae Adams a number 2 at this point? Because I don't know if he's a number 2.
Puka's your 1 in L.A.
Right now, he's coming into that team as a 2.
I don't know, man. A1B there, though?
I think he's going to have...
I think Devontae is technically the 1 now. I mean, Puka's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Puka Nacua is not capable of being A1, but Devontae Adams at this point in his career, I'm still not ready to call him a 2 just yet.
I'm not going to argue with you.
That might be a 1A, 1B situation.
Yeah, that's honestly my only gripe. That's my only gripe.
And listen, J-Mo might graduate to 1A, 1B this year.
Like, seriously.
Let's be honest.
Seriously.
If this is as good as some people think, this might be 1A, 1B.
Listen, I've famously said on this network that at the time they drafted him, and this is no offense to Amon-Ra, we all know he's great. But at the time they drafted J-Mo, there was still some question as to whether Amon-Ra could actually be a number 1 in this league. I think he's proven since then that he's absolutely a number 1 in this league. But J-Mo has the upside to absolutely be slightly better than Amon-Ra, like, if that makes sense. I think his skill set, his upside, everything points to
with you.
He can be a number 1 in this league.
As much as he took a step next year, I think the step is bigger this year, and I'm so serious when I say that.
Hey, sky's the limit.
Yep.
No, absolutely.
That's why I say not yet. All the people that are yelling disrespect, I say not yet. We have this conversation 4 months from today, December 20th. I think that list will look different. All right, JB, you ready?
I think Pickens implodes, by the way.
Oh, yeah. You know that's going to happen.
I think he's going to
really
implode.
intrigued at that circus.
You already know
I'm telling you.
I'm intrigued at that circus.
I can't
no
wait.
doubt. All right, JB, you ready?
Yeah.
The one, the only, JB.
Hey,
JB Smooth.
What's going on, everybody? Shout out to everyone in the chat. What's Trending with JB, sponsored by Gold Crown. Can't forget about them either. We appreciate them so much here at the network. I got a couple videos for you guys right now. I believe we were talking about this earlier this week about the ride, the kids ride at the fairs that we all used to hop on and visit as well.
Those are very safe, right?
No,
Psych.
they're not. They're not.
My spinal column knows that.
You'll find out right now.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn.
They're no longer safe. So,
oh my God!
You know what? This remind me of the Jeepers roller coaster, man. It just eventually they break just like that.
Eventually, like you didn't test this out.
That's crazy.
Let me tell you something.
Little kids just going backwards.
There would be blood if that happened with my daughter on it. There would be blood.
Oh yeah.
There would be.
As a parent, you gotta flip the fuck
And it's
out.
one of those things that then I would be mad because I beat the piss out of a carny who didn't deserve it. It's not his fault.
Right, old equipment. Oh,
I'm sorry.
Remember that episode on The Sopranos? Were you a Sopranos guy?
Oh, gosh,
Do
yeah.
you remember when Janice had her baby girl on the one ride, and the ride
Paulie
broke
screwed
down?
that up. Let's be honest.
Paulie fixed
did.
He was a cheapie.
Paulie screwed that up.
Bacala knocked his ass.
Bobby was right. Bobby was in the right there.
You don't mess around with your kids.
No,
Conversation for
absolutely not.
two.
You do
Yes.
not mess around.
No.
Do not mess around, especially on Sopranos as well either. We were talking about knowing your limits, and I don't think these guys know their limits because they only made it to the second hole.
Come on.
Damn, man.
Come on.
Crashed the car, golf ball probably in the water.
That is
Jesus Christ.
That
man.
is some sweet action.
You know, the ultimate,
They got you.
the ultimate indignity is the other wise asses driving by going, ha ha ha, you fucks. I mean,
Right.
that's
Like,
right.
what
That's
happened?
Fucking amateurs.
That's
Jeez.
awesome.
Bush League.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Oh, my
You
God.
got to know your limits, man. Come
Okay,
on now.
now seriously, there's another one, all right? You spend a shitload of money. You're going out with your boys. Your day's ruined.
Yeah.
Your day, just come on. Know your limits.
Just know
Maybe he
your
was just a
limits.
bad driver.
It
Nah,
could
nah.
also be that. He might not have saw the lake, Sean. Come on now. He might not have saw the big body
might
of
not
water.
have
I'm
the
not
lake?
sure he saw a lot of things.
Yeah, they're right.
He might not have saw the lake.
That's
You know
tough.
you're having a good day when like your sight starts to go, right? Like, we've all been there before. I can't see. Oh, I'm having a good
Oh,
day.
you goddamn right. Till you get home, at least.
Do you guys remember pumping gas for the first time ever?
Yes.
Well,
Pumping
this'll
gas for the
be-
You
first
said
time.
pumping or
That's all I
puffing?
ever did.
pumping gas.
Oh, okay. I thought
Not
you
in
said
Jersey.
puffing gas.
No.
I'm doing that
Pumping
today.
gas. Well, this is this young lady's first time and probably her last.
Oh, come on.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
And it broke.
Girl, oh! Okay, that's not on her. That's not on her.
Ow.
That's tough, though.
Oh.
That's tough sailing.
Can I ask this though? Is she doing like a Instagram or TikTok video or
Yes.
whatever?
Yeah, she's
Yes, she
doing a
is.
TikTok video. Of,
So she thought it was a good idea. I'm going to do a little dance while I'm putting gas in my car.
Yeah, that's what this generation does.
yeah,
Yes.
that's what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
You know you're not allowed to have your phone on during
Yeah,
at a gas
you're
pump.
not supposed
Technically,
to,
it's a fire hazard.
Yes.
Like, you can set the whole gas station ablaze just by having your phone out, allegedly.
Yeah.
You know, JB, one day we're going to have to turn a camera towards this window.
We've done that in the
God.
past.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret that you
I
might
straight.
not know. So we have like one of those two-way windows here where we can see outside, but yet they can't.
Hey, Sugarfoot.
This lady was checking herself out for like the last. If you notice that, like during that whole time, I'm watching JB and then I'm going like this because she's checking herself out in the window the whole time, not knowing that there are 4 walking hormones in here watching
Right.
her check herself out. That was awesome.
Good job, Anson.
That
Good job.
was-
She's looking now.
She's walking away.
Oh my God, she is so embarrassed right now.
She's like, what the hell?
She is so embarrassed. God. Boys will be boys. JB, kill that video.
Away!
Yeah, look, she mad too.
Keeps turning around going, what the
She is
fuck's
mad
going on?
She waiting on her Uber right
She
now,
is
like,
pissed.
what the hell is going on? Hey, Auntie.
Oh my God, is she pissed?
So wrong. Hey, Sugarfoot.
Right, hey, Auntie. How you doing? She kind of solid. She's solid in the face. I ain't gonna
You
lie.
guys should have seen Anson. Anson sprung into action.
know.
You guys couldn't see it. He's down on all fours crawling.
No,
Anson,
that
go out,
first one
go
was
out and say hello to her, Anson.
That first one was
Go out,
crazy.
go out and say hello to
Now
her.
y'all done scared her up the
Yeah,
street.
no,
She walked away. We scared her away.
She's
She
right
right
there.
she's right there. We can
She
still
waiting
see
on her Uber. She keep looking at her phone. She waiting on her Uber right now.
Oh, is that great?
That is hilarious.
You know, this is a great opportunity for me to tell all you guys we have our very first, well, I don't know if it's our first, we might have done another
Great
one, but we
promo.
got fantasy football
Yes.
at Woodward Sports starting tonight, 7:30 till 9. We've got Brett Greminger, one of the biggest fantasy football guys in the world, national champion. He'll be with us, as well as fantasypoints.com, 7:30 to 9, Fantasy Jerks. Make sure you join us tonight.
Definitely. Check it out. 7:30 tonight, right? 7:30 tonight, Fantasy Jerks.
You remember when I used to hit you up?
I
20
do.
years ago, texting him for lineup advice,
I do.
man. We got to get him back in the game.
No,
guys.
no, it ain't happening.
The only thing I will caution the Woodward Sports Chat is when you type in Fantasy Jerks, you might get a mixed bag of results. So just be
KG?
careful. Make sure you type in Woodward Sports first and then Fantasy Jerks.
Really,
all right?
KG? What
I'm
have you
just
been
trying to help
over
the
there
people.
Googling?
I'm
What
just
you
trying to
been
help the people.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
What you
A
been
lot of
Googling?
JOI.
Hey, keep us here all day. Just another reason to keep us here all day. Of course, we got Big D coming up. We got Bray and Shep. We got the heavyweights, and as Anson said, 7:30 tonight. The Fantasy Jerks. Check it out. Thanks for tapping in each and every day. Thanks for jumping into the chat. That was awesome. I wish if we could do that the whole show.
She got her
it'd
Uber.
be like our own
Yeah, she
version
got
of
her Uber.
Impractical
She
Jokers.
Nice.
Hey, peace. We'll see you guys.
See ya.